Hello YouTube, welcome to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile slow walkthrough series. I'm Chef Lethal. Let's get started. So we are here at the beginning of Act 7. In trying to set up my intro here, I accidentally clicked on Aramir.
Hello.
And he told us a bunch of stuff about this guy Groost, which you may remember from earlier in the game. We've got Alva.
Thank the gods. Jonas.
I believe the secret.
We're going to meet her in the causeway. I will explain what her situation is at that point.
You were right.
Yena,
Turn your back for the. I'm afraid that
Lena, got all sorts of stuff to do. And not a lot of time to do it. Orb of Regret. It's the first time we have one of these. This will refund a passive point on the skill tree. So if I didn't want this point, I would open up my inventory, right click on this, and remove this one. You have to keep in mind that you cannot remove a node that has requirements for other nodes. So like I would not be able to remove this strength node because I've got these nodes here that are dependent on this one here. So I'd have to remove the mastery, remove this one, and remove this one before I could get rid of this strength. Keep that in mind. Do not make your decisions lightly. Keep this. That's a currency, so this is going to go there. And then I did a dump job in the last episode, so let's take a look at what we've got. These gloves, they're actually probably not worth looking at because I said so. Yeah. Let's grab some more wisdom scrolls here, and let me just see this about. Big armor upgrade, but again, the sockets and the links are just not there for me. Yeah, none of this is anything really particularly good. This won't fit anywhere. Can I make this work somehow? Let's see if I can make this work. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of rearranging. Grab that. Sacred Life Flask. And I don't think the rest of that is anything interesting. Let me check Path of Building really quick. Are we supposed to be using a ruby flask? No. Mana, Quicksilver, Life. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong one. Ruby, yeah, ruby flask. I don't know why. Maybe if we don't have the right resistances set, if we don't have our fire resistance max,
Greetings.
it might be worth having one of those. This is not as good as the one that we currently have. Yeah, it's got the chaos resistance, which is nice, but otherwise not really worth it. Be careful how you like organize your selling, otherwise I have to back out because the way it whatever, it puts it in
Farewell.
kind of linearly instead of rearranging itself to make room. That'll make sense, I promise. Alright, let's go. Boy, there's a lot to do. No matter what, we have to go out to the Broken Bridge. So let's start here and see where we want to go from here. Got all this now. Let's look there. Is there anything in this area? Okay, so Whalem's Locket is somewhere in this area. Let's open up this strong box. Ignites you when activated. I'm not concerned about that. Take another portal scroll. You never know when you're going to need them. Good. Bye-bye. So I am on the lookout for some... What is that? What are you doing there, homie? Ow. What am I on the lookout for? I'm on the lookout for a better scepter and potentially a shield. I think a spirit shield is along the lines of what the Path of Building is recommending. Yeah, jingling a spirit shield is ideally what the build guide is recommending. Oh, there's a spirit shield. How about that? Those are interesting. Yeah, so keep that in mind too, since we're not going to the trade site to purchase items from other people or other actual players. We're gonna have to make do with what we find. So if we don't find the things that we need, then we don't find the things that we need, and we're gonna have to be okay with that. We're gonna have to make do. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be optimal, whatever it is, but you know, we just do it. It doesn't have to be optimal. We just have to get through. If you start running into an issue where you're not, you know, either doing the right damage or you're dying too much, you know, then you can start to look for crafting options to fill those gaps. After we get a bit, I think after we finish the campaign is when I'm going to really start kind of getting into some of the other stuff in the game. I don't have enough intelligence. Such as the other mechanic, you know, game mechanics, like we talked about. I think last episode we had an expedition and other stuff. But I'm also going to talk about using Path of Building a little bit better, like better utilizing Path of Building, doing other things, trading with other players, showing how to do that. Can I use really high dexterity? Okay, so now I'm looking for an item that I can put in my offhand that is green and blue sockets. But I want either a two-hand like this. I'd prefer, I think, to have two one-handed items that I can actually hold. This is an option. There's an exclamation point. Dirty Locket, or Dirty Lockbox. We'll check this out. That's probably where... Wait, oh, I missed the entrance. It's over here. It's probably where Whalem's Locket is. In the lockbox. There it is. Anybody home? Nope. Alright, I'm not going to bring that back to him quite yet. Run out of here. And we can head on to the next area. To the crossroads. Get our aura going. And you know what? We can just pretty much stick to the road and see where that gets us. Kill these guys. Ooh. Alright, so that drop item right there, Cartographer's Chisel. Pick them up, but do not worry about it. That is an item that we cannot even use until after the campaign is over. So if you get them, don't sell them, don't leave them on the ground. Pick them up, you will want them later. I promise. Continuing to follow the road, we find the waypoint. Blue, blue, green. Excellent. Follow the road this way. See where that gets us. This is the Felsher Ruins, which we need to get to find Malagaro's map. If you remember, in the first few acts, we had to find Malagaro's spike. Now we're looking for his map. I'm gonna follow the road and see where that gets us. Amazing. There's another... This is I don't think I even mentioned. This is called Expedition. And this one is run by a different NPC. The last one that we had was Gwenin. And this one is by Tuyin. Each of the NPCs have their own sort of special expedition currency that are used for different things. with Tuyin, you can gamble, or not, yeah, you can pretty much gamble with him.
The name's Tujin.
Tujin. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a hard J. My bad. Tujin. But same concept. Place the detonators around, looking at the different modifiers that monsters. Here's a good example. Monsters are immune to cold damage. So guess what? If that said fire damage, we would not be able to run this expedition. It would be completely bricked, which is a term that people use to denote that something has become useless. So we would be completely unable to run that expedition. It would be a death trap, and we would have to run away. And that's no fun. But luckily with Expedition, you can see that and have the option of not blowing that thing up. So far so good. Just following the road. Okay, the road ends here, but I'm just gonna go around and see what's up here. Is it over here? Over here. The Crypt. Travel to the Fellshire Crypt and find Malagaro's map. Alright, here we go. We did it! We found the Crypt. And there's a Trial of Ascendancy here. By what fortune? These narrow hallways make it real easy for our righteous fire to just do the work for us. Everything automatically funneled into a small area, and the aura takes up the whole hallway, so it's pretty easy to just watch everything melt. Quite literally, actually. If you level up, I'll grab this staff. I will drop... Yeah, okay. Pretty full up on gear. Tell you what, let's head back home real quick. I'm gonna drop some stuff off, talk to Whalem to give him back his locket. Put this in there, this in there, this in there. Do I already have this one? I don't. We'll put that there. Go back here. Tell you what, let's identify. I only want to identify this because I want to put it.
I don't know how to use this yet.
And I don't have the intelligence. I'm not smart enough. That's not nice. Can I use this? Yes. Alright. Ideally, I'd have another green one on here. This is why I want the green. I'd really want to use this one. How close am I? Oh man, I need 2 more intelligence. That's a bummer. Righteous fire a spell. It is. I don't think it can crit though. I'm not so sure about that. But anyway, yeah, none of this is really any good. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's talk to Helena. What can we buy from her? Nothing good. Let's sell all of this stuff here.
Keep your life to your own.
Hello.
You know, what do you sell? Nothing.
Goodbye.
So I could go back to Siosa and put in some righteous fires here. And there's a reason that I want to do that. Basically, it's good to level up extra skill gems, because when we try to level them up and then we can get them a little bit juiced up a little bit later, it's best to have a few options. Aquamarine quartz, diamond, granite. I have granite. What does diamond do? Global critical strike chance. Let me look at the path of building again. Granite, quicksilver, ruby. I've got granite, silver, ruby, so I don't really need any of these. Let's go with quartz flask. Phasing is cool. Phasing, you can, like, literally, you can just walk through enemies. Normally, they have hitboxes, you can't move through them, but with phasing, you just doop, move right through them. Right, so we did Retribution. What comes next? Retribution. We've got this. I think I need this reservation. Yeah, 8% increased damage. 8% increased damage for each of your aura or herald skills. Okay. And so once we go back to the crypt, we can actually see what number that is going to be. So it's 8% for each aura. So vitality, purity of elements, and determination, and righteous fire. I don't know if that counts. Righteous fire... Does it count as an aura? I mean, technically it's an aura, right? Oh no, it is specifically labeled as aura, so Righteous Fire is not an aura. Good to know. It's just a fully active, all the time active spell. Strange. But it's fine. It is what it is, so that doesn't get us extra damage, but what I say, 8 times 3, so what is that, 24% extra damage? That's pretty legit. There's the trial. Probably have to head up through this way. Yep. And let's see what we've got. We've got spinning blade traps, so we're gonna come in, hit the switch and blink through it, hit the switch and jump, hit the lever, doors open. Don't panic, even though you might be in a bad... Ooh, a 4-link. Okay. Don't panic. Panicking is bad. Remember, you have, if you're doing it like I'm doing it, you've got a blink skill, you've got potentially leap slam. And use both of them to your advantage. Don't panic. Plus, if you have gear similar to mine, you're probably beefy, and you can handle the damage.
Shine boldly, so that all may
one
find
more
you when the night falls.
Before we can do our next trial of ascendancy. We still need to look around for Malagaro's map. Let's head over here. We'll take that. No. Orb of Alchemy. That's a good drop. Orbs of Alchemy are pretty much always good. You're going to probably want to always pick them up. Even in the later stages of the game, it's good to have a decent collection of them. I'm going to check that belt. All this XP. We are so leveled up that I think we're getting close to the level cap where we're no longer going to be getting 100% experience for all the monsters we kill. There's like a range. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you're too far leveled up, it's called a penalty. You're not losing anything per se, you're just not gaining as much, which, yes, I realize that can be considered the same as losing. I'm just saying you're not actively penalized, you're just not getting your full potential. Find Malagaro in the Chamber of Sins, that's fine. I wonder if now we can just leave. Let's see what's up here. Again, these tormented spirits running around, making our monsters significantly more loot-worthy. Check that out. Something's hurting. Something is hurting a lot! Wow, that was scary. Ooh! What is getting me? There was something getting me. I'll have to see about checking that later. My health was dwindling very fast. That was not comfortable. Thank you. I think we're safe to leave here. Where are we? Yeah, we're down there. I think it's a pretty safe bet to head back home. And You talk to Helena.
I imagine it was no easy.
Okay, we did that. Let's look at our stuff. That's Malagaro's map. We can't do anything with that. It's a quest item. Right, let's check this belt. It is interesting. It has 1 suffix and 3 prefixes, so I can craft the cold resistance that we'd be missing out on. However, I'd also be missing out on the strength and armor. Not as good. It is not as good. Let's check the scepter. I'm looking to replace Mind Spell. Lightning damage to spells, merp. Attack speed, merp. Cast speed, merp. That's a completely garbage scepter. Wow. No good. That's really bad. Oops, the Commander's Brigadine. Check it. I don't have the dexterity. Having 4 links is pretty nice, though. Or, yeah, having 5 sockets, 4 links, that's pretty nice, but can't really use it. This is a base. I can hit this with an Orb of Alchemy if I wanted to. Red, blue, green. I don't know if I need that. Man. Keep that. Just for now. I want to keep that.
Hello.
And maybe it'll be usable. I can craft on it later. Something
Farewell.
Not there. I think we're beyond the point of using any of this. This ring is probably no good. Why I have an efficacy support over there. And right now I'm just gonna try to make some space because we've got a lot of stuff. Fireball, momentum, fireball. Okay, Fisher. Try ruthless. Field rush. No, we don't. We're not interested in that. Perforate. Vulnerability. I'm only selling the ones that have 0 quality. If it has quality on it, I want to save it. Because I can sell them to the vendor for, and you know what, I want to keep a pirate. That's mine. I can sell it to the vendor for a gem cutter's prison. There. Getting real convoluted
Greetings.
up in here. Alright.
Keep your
No
life to
big
your
deal.
own.
Look at all these things we can upgrade. Burning damage. Righteous fire, heck yeah. Elemental focus. Decreased area of effect. Leap slam can stay. Purity of elements. Stone golem. Life tap. Okay, yeah. Flammability. Combustion. Life tap. Trap and mind damage. Frostblink will stay. Righteous fire. And faster attacks. Okay. Cool. Well, that's totally going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all the links are down below. And I will see you next time.